Welcome to the Ron Paul Flix Daily News. I'm your host, Israel Anderson. On today's news, the March 23rd Money Bomb, either tomorrow or today, depending on when you're watching this video. Ron Paul has released a message about the Money Bomb and about the delegate situation in Tampa, Florida, and also a very special video that has been released by one of us about the Israel and Iran crisis. But first, the Money Bomb. Tomorrow, March 23rd, is a Money Bomb. The campaign has put up a pledge page. They did produce a URL to share. It's kind of long, isn't it? Not real good. So let's get rid of that. I produced a shorter one, tinyurl.com/March23rd MB. Put this in your emails, send it around. Very simple to do. Now tomorrow, this page will kind of be irrelevant. It's only if it's March 22nd in the evening still and you want to pledge an amount. Tomorrow, on the official campaign site, this here should be replaced with a ticker showing the amount raised. If for some reason it's not, then you'll be able to click here, donate, and you'll be able to donate money to there. So don't forget, March 23rd, Money Bomb. Please give everything you can. Let's listen to what Ron Paul has to say about why it's so important we donate to this Money Bomb and what's happening with our progress in getting delegates for Florida.
Hi, I'd like to give you an update on the campaign. The campaign has been going quite well. We're still in the process of selecting the delegates, and there's a lot of things in motion. There's a time some of the workers and supporters get a little bit frustrated, but I'll tell you what, we're on target for what we had planned to do, and there's still a lot of activity going on. The delegate selection goes on for a couple more months, but we also need to keep up with fundraising too. The first thing I want to do is to really thank so many of you who have done so much and have responded to almost every request. And that humbles me, to tell you the truth. And it really encourages me too to know that so many people will support. We don't get money from Goldman Sachs and these other big companies on Wall Street and the military industrial complex. And you all know how difficult it is to keep going back and getting the small donations. But we are still very, very active. The season seems to be winding down, obviously because the early start and the big days are over, but there's quite a few primaries yet to come. And there's a lot of battles going on. I really appreciate those who know the rules and will go out and fight for our rights. This whole idea that they resent what we do because we want to follow the rule book. So I'm delighted when somebody will stand up and be as polite as possible, but don't get pushed around as far as I'm concerned. But we do need some financial help. It needs to continue. And you know, on March 23rd, we're going to have another Money Bomb. And this is a pretty good checkpoint to find out how far and how fast and what we can do here in the next couple months. But we're continuing. There's a lot of optimism, even though they would like to downplay what we do and say, well, he's out of the race and all this. Believe me, that isn't what they believe. They are very much aware of what we're doing and how much we can play a role, because our numbers have swelled tremendously, and they know there's a significant numbers. They're not only thinking about this Republican primary, but they're thinking the significance not only in the general election, but also for the future of this country. So once again, I want to thank you for all your support, and if all possible, please respond on March 23rd during the Money Bomb. Thank you.
And thank you, Dr. Paul, for all you do. You know, we have terrific success with the delegates. You've heard about some of the stories coming out of Missouri and Nevada and Maine and what is happening there. Well, we are picking up a majority, greater than 50% of the delegates in many, 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 many counties. So we are, as Ron Paul was saying, they know we're doing exceedingly well, and they'd like to pretend that we weren't around anymore. But the reality is, when we get to the convention in Tampa, Florida, they might be in for a very big surprise. I'm so looking forward to it. Now, there is a very special video that has just gone completely viral in the last couple of days, and it's called "We Love You, Israel and Iran." And the video has already gone viral, but you and I can help by spreading it around. This video explains how the people have power now. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's just watch this video. This is the guy that did it, Ronnie Idri. He's a citizen of Israel, and he doesn't want war. Let's take a listen to what he has to say.
Hi, I'm Ronnie, I'm 41 years old, I'm a father, I'm a graphic designer, I'm a teacher, I'm a citizen of Israel, and I need your help. Lately in the news you can hear about a war coming, a big one. Governments are talking about destruction, about self-defense, like this war is not about us. 3 days ago I posted a poster on Facebook. The message was simple: Iranian, we will never bomb your country, we love you. Attached to the poster I wrote a few words. To the Iranian people, to all father, mother, children, brothers and sisters. For there to be a war between us, first we must be afraid one of each other. We must hate. I'm not afraid of you. I don't hate you. I don't even know you. No Iranian ever did me no harm. I never even meet an Iranian, just one in Paris in a museum. Nice dude. I see sometime here on the TV an Iranian. He's talking about war. I sure it does not represent all of the people of Iran. If you see someone on your TV talking about bombing you, be sure it does not represent all of the people of Israel. So within 24 hours, people start sharing the poster on their Facebook. Within 48 hours, the Iranian people start responding to the posters and share back their love to us. Hundreds of messages arriving from Iran telling the Israeli people, we love you back. The day after we were on TV, on newspaper, proving that the message was traveling fast. Okay, now we want to make sure that the message reaches everybody, not only in the Facebook community, but everywhere. This is a message by the people to the people. So please donate and help us spread this message. Thank you.
The interesting thing about this video is that it proves this. We have the power now. This is exactly why they want to shut down or at least control the internet. For the first time in all of history, we the people have the ability to bypass governments, speak directly, one-on-one, through the internet to these people in foreign countries, whether it be Israel or whether it be Iran or Iraq, and the Palestinians as well. We have the power now to build bridges of peace that we did not before. We don't need government to do the negotiations for us. We, for the first time in all of history, we can stop wars, and we must. Thanks for watching this show today. You can follow us on Twitter at RonPaulFlix. You can join us on Facebook, fb.com, facebook.com, RonPaulFlix. It does work. Did you know that? fb.com. They must have bought the domain at some point. I just tried today. It works. If you want to partner with us and keep more of these shows on the air, ronpaulflix.com/partner. And don't forget, tomorrow we have the March 23rd MoneyBomb. Please donate. If you've maxed out, there are some of the super PACs that you can donate to. And of course, you can use some of our chip-ins on our partner page as well. Thanks so much for watching, and see you again on the next show. Bye-bye.